All right, I think we are live. Tonight is a special stream because I am going to be playing some Pokemon Blue. Now, the Pokemon is maybe one of the first games I ever remember playing in my entire life. I've always, in the original games, wanted to complete all 151 Pokemon. However, it is ungodly difficult, right? So what I'm gonna do is I've got two Game Boys, I've got two games, and it is time to do it. Now I want to do it on the original hardware, which is why I am still rolling with the Game Boy Advance SP, no doubt, and that's what we're gonna be doing here. So I am going to I'm thinking maybe play a little music here. I don't want it to be too loud though for you guys. So what do we want to play? This is gonna be really loud initially. I'm so sorry. I'm super sorry. Let's see. Bump this down. There we go. Start this in the beginning. I hope you can hear some of that even. If not, we're going to be listening to the beautiful sounds of Pokemon Blue. So, I just started. I have literally just started right here. And so let's do it. I named my guy Shiz Eye. And you're going to find out why here very, very shortly. You'll find out why. So, what am I doing? What am I doing? I've got a Squirtle. I think I'm going back to the Pokemon Center. That's what's up. I just delivered Oak's parcel. In Pokemon Red, I grabbed Bulbasaur. And then here, I've got my man Squirtle. Easily my favorite starter. Not even remotely close. Absolutely gotta love Squirtle. He's the best. He is the absolute best. And it makes for a super easy playthrough. I mean, he's unbeatable, right? Brock, gonna destroy him. Misty, wreck. Okay, we might have a little issue with Lieutenant Surge, but by then I'm gonna have other Pokemon that I can use to absolutely wreck him. So I'm just gonna train a little bit. There's a Nidoran here. So obviously if I want all 151 Pokemon, I gotta start catching. And it started with Nidoran because that is a Pokemon Blue exclusive. So I need to grab that little guy. I'm already level 8. You can't touch me. Let's go, Squirtle. Let's go. And I learned Bubble. It's over. It's over. KO'd. Actually, I should probably go get some Pokeballs. It's always tough. I mean, really, I need Pokemon Red for the exclusives, and I need Pokemon Red so that I have another chance at catching some of the more difficult Mons. You know, the legendary birds, what else? I mean, honestly, it's that freaking Mewtwo, right? I just got to figure out how do I catch the Mewtwo. Honestly, if I make it that far and I've caught all of them, my biggest worry is Safari Zone. The Safari Zone is going to be an absolute killer. Thing is Bubble stronger than Tackle? I think it is. Methinks it is. But I'm not 100% certain. That did quite a bit of damage, and it lowered his speed, so it might be better. It would be nice if I need something to help take out that Bulbasaur, because... Oh, there it is, Nidoran. I needed that. Oh, baby. Crap, I need Nidorina, though. That sucks. But I can get Anita Queen in no time, right? By the time you hit freaking Mount Moon, I think you can have Anita Queen. And that's pretty nice. Shiz, I used a Pokeball. Do you get it? Boom. First Pokemon caught. Nidoran. There we go. We've got 150 at one of them to go, baby. There's the second one. The female has smaller horns. Okay. No, I don't want to give. Dang, I really hate. I'm gonna have to train it. Can I get and I can in the Safari Zone? I think I can catch a Nidorina, but it's gonna be a pain in the butt. That's the issue. Also, what is up? Don't give me level 2s. I need not level 2s. I need level not 2s. Give me 3s. Give me 4s. They're level 3. I'm not going to raise this Rattata, though. I mean, this Rattata, F him. I will... I'll find Eradicate. I'm pretty sure you can catch Eradicate. I also actually have a spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet that has all the Pokemon, and I'm going to mark off when I caught them, where I caught them, all that bullcrap. Because it's confusing. I know there's only 151 of them, but holy crap, it gets complex pretty quick. Because it's not so much remembering to catch them all, but it's remembering to, oh dang, how do I level them up? When do I level them up? Making the best use of my time. Because some of these ones that freaking, like Dragonite, that level up at level 60, I mean... I need to play with him. Otherwise, I'm not going to be just fighting Elite Four after Elite Four trying to raise him up. At some point at the end of the game, that's what it's definitely going to become. I know that. That's fine. Oh, come on, dog. You missed a tackle? You missed a tackle? Doobie 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 doop doobie doop doobie doop doobie 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 doop. Dang, I'm getting freaking Rattata up the butt. Give me someone else. I think Nidoran evolves at 16, I believe. Which I hate having that Pokemon in there till 16. But I legit do not think... It's probably not the smartest idea either, just to roll with Squirtle the whole freaking... I need a fun color, you know? So here's my spreadsheet. I need a fun color, or I need something. There we go. Blue Sharpie. That is gonna feel fun to... I'm gonna fill in right here. I'm just gonna fill that box in. I should have not overlaid it. There we go. Boom. And then a Nidoran. I got Nidoran, right? So let's mark this Nidoran. Doob, doob, doob. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Okay, there we go, there we go. I'm going to have to find how to do it. I want to rank the sprites in order, like what I think, how cool they are, you know? Because some of them are pretty cool. Some of them suck, admittedly. So, especially with the older version, I know people now, you know, you're used to the new games and how they look and all that bull crap. Shiz, I found a potion. But, man, there's something about the older graphics I just love. It's probably just straight up nostalgia, right? But I really do love the older graphics. Admittedly, so it's weird because the graphics looking jank is part of the appeal. I like that they aren't perfect and they look weird. It's same thing with Pokemon cards, right? My favorite ones are the older ones that don't look perfect. They look a little weird, and that's great. I love it. That's what gets me going. Weedle first. Great. Let's get a Weedle, get a Kakuna. The issue is I do not have any idea. How are you going to get a Beedrill? Are you going to have to raise a Kakuna into a Beedrill? Probably. And I don't, that's miserable stuff. That is end of the line. You're going to use the Elite Four and try to get that thing to level 22 as fast as you can. Okay, Weedle, let's go! Add it to the list, ho. Where is Weedle here? Doop, doop, doop. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, baby, let's fill this up. I want to get filled up so fast and so much that I get high off this Sharpie. That's what I want. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go. Has sharp venomous stinger on its head. Yeah, it does. I'm actually a big fan. I was always a bug kid growing up. And so I've actually always been a pretty big fan of the bug Pokemon. Weedle included. There we go. There's a Metapod. Let's get it. Let's get it, Squirtle. Get him. Get him. Get him, Bubby. Come on, balls. Get him. I could do one tackle, right? That's not going to kill him. Not after a harden. Crap, I could do one more. Just don't crit him. Don't do the crit. That's it. That's my boy. Okay. Come on, baby. I should do this run. No, I know it's instinct to keep pounding A, hoping that that helps your catch rate. It does not. They've disproved that. Let's see what Metapod. This Pokemon is vulnerable to attack while its shell is soft. Okay, that was a lame Pokemon entry. Okay, let's do this. Metapod. Let's go. One more down. Caterpie is next. And I'll find a Kakuna. Question is, am I going to find a Pikachu? There's a chance I may play Pokemon Yellow too here. And so I could just trade that Pikachu. So if I don't get a Pikachu, I'm not wrecked by any means. I don't really care that much. What I would like, however... Can I fight this guy? No. I would like to find me dead. I haven't even been touched yet. He's scared of the squirt. Let's see, my buddy Alex. Oh, he lost a fruitful run. Oh, no. He's playing Arc Raiders. I'm playing Pokemon. He's playing Arc Raiders. I don't know if I'm mad about it, though. I love this. Makes me feel good. I love me some vintage Pokemon. I love it. Doobie 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 doo. Has good music. I mean, it does. I'm just glad I'm not poisoned yet. Yeah, Caterpie, here's what I'm going to do. This is where I'm going to start switching in Nidoran, switching back in Squirtle, get him some levels. Because that really should be my second Pokemon. At least until Cerulean. Get that Nidoqueen, then get out of the way. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I don't love the back sprite of Squirtle, but I do love the front sprite of Squirtle. I always thought he was like holding... I wish you could see the front sprite. I always thought he was like holding a blanket or something. He looks like a little baby holding a blanket, but really it's just his tail. Which is interesting because they don't necessarily have big tails, so I don't know why. The good news is Nidoran cannot get poisoned. So that's pretty solid. Now, I'm not going to fight with him. He's level 2. My gosh. But I am going to switch him out. Now watch. He's going to get poison stung. He's going to get poisoned because of a Nidoran. But that's what you got to do, baby. Early game, that's what you got to do. Level 10 for the Squirt Man. Level 3 for the Nidoran. There we go. There we go. That was a bad move. Freaking Kakuna. It's going to take forever now. That was my bad. I always thought Kakuna had a really cool sprite. Cooler than Metapod. Metapods is a little more realistic, maybe, or something weird like that. Kakuna just looks cool. It's got those little, like, talons, which kind of suck because you look at it and you're like, oh, he could do some damage. He's got talons or little arms or something, but he can't freaking do jack crap. What up, Black Talon? Dude, I have no idea. There is a new Pokemon game. I don't. You missed it. Alex was just here. He was playing Arc Raiders. I wanted to start on Pokemon a little bit. I did not know there's a new game. I remember, I'm going to be honest, I don't play the new games. I'm a vintage guy, man. I play the old stuff. And right here, I've never completed the Pokedex. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. And but yeah, new games, haven't played them. I heard of something like Wind and Waves, but that's like way in the future. So there might be another game that's coming out. You got anything good going on tonight, dog? Anything fun? Bow, bow, bow. We might be in a little trouble here because Squirtle is... I think I'll be okay. Squirtle might die on the way home, but he'll be fine here. He'll be fine. If I had a freaking something to fix Antidote, then I would be okay. Dude, Nidoran, look at him, level 5. What a beast. Coming up clutch. Do. Oh, Pokopia. I feel like Alex told me about that. I don't even know what that is. Is it like a normal Pokemon game? Or is it... That sounds like it's something... Like a spin-off game or something. That doesn't sound like a main entry. I don't even have a Switch. I mean, I haven't had a Nintendo console since the Wii U. No, yeah, the Wii. Not the Wii U, the Wii. I had the original Wii, and that was the last one I ever had. It was a good console, but I didn't have a GameCube. I started to shift to PlayStation at that point. I was a PlayStation kid. No regrets, though. No regrets. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. His TPU is You need a humidifier, or I guess a dehumidifier thing in there. What sucks is I do not know once there's moisture in it. Well, I know it's possible to get the moisture out. I think it's difficult though. Like I don't think it's a super easy process, which kind of sucks because now I put in my AMS, I don't know why. It probably doesn't do anything, but that's supposed to help dry them out because they've got like desiccants in there, I think. And so you have. Did you ever played a Pokemon game? That's crazy that you've never played a Pokemon game. That's nuts. I mean, I guess Alex hasn't either, to be honest. So maybe it's not as crazy as I think. This was like the first game I played when I was a kid. My brother actually was at school. He stole a kid's Game Boy, and it was a Game Boy Color at that point. So he stole the kid's Game Boy Color, and he was playing Pokemon Blue. And so when my brother went to school, because he was a little kid at this point, when he went to school, he obviously couldn't take the Game Boy. Because then the kid's going to be like, he stole my Game Boy, and it was going to become a whole thing, right? So then when he went to school, I got to play the Game Boy. And that is how I eventually got to the point where, like, that's the first game I ever played, and it was Pokemon. And that's how I got my little Pokemon craze. And look, still playing it 30 years later. Are you kidding me, dog? Are you kidding me? Did you just jump out of that Pokeball? You're a freaking Metapod. Get a grip. Oh, nice. New TPU. I'm going to have to lower this guy's freaking health some more. I've used TPU pretty rarely. It's very easy to get TPU that's a bit tricky. It's a bit stubborn. And I can never think of something really to use it for. And so I just never have. Like, I farted around with a couple things, but I don't know. I've never used it. Oh, you got 2 standalone dryers. Oh, hot dang. Look at you, freaking fancy. Wait, did I already catch I already caught a Metapod. Mother effer. Bob Saget. No, I want to let him go. I just wasted my time, your time. Oh my gosh. Stupid freaking Metapod. Son of a gun. Dude, yeah, I should do like a video or something on AMS too. I really like the first AMS. I have had almost no issues with it. So, I like the AMS. I don't know much about the second AMS, so I should check that out. For sure. Are you going to get it, or are you going to stick with what you have now? I will say one issue that I have is I don't... Like, I print kind of a lot, but I print little things. So it takes me a long time to go through a color and a spool of filament. And most of the time, it starts to get crappy. Because, I'll buy a roll of brown filament, and I may use that filament over the course of literally an entire year. And so by year's end, I still have brown filament, but now it's cracking and it's low quality because it's, I live in Kentucky, so it's humid and stuff. And its short feet are tipped with suction pads that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. That's a pretty good entry. Yeah, so it gets ruined. And so having your own dryer might actually be a good idea. Do you like it? I mean, obviously you probably use it. Do you think it's worth the investment in the space that the dryers take up? TPU, that it is strong. The little things I have made with it, I mean, yeah, borderline seem indestructible because it gives a little bit, right? And it's very tough. But I can't think of many good uses. And so what happened is when I got my Soval, I ordered some TPU because I was like, let's play around, right? And I have the same TPU. Like, and I mean, that was 3 years ago, if not more. And I still have the same roll of TPU. That's how little I use it. So, oh, dang, you got both AMSs, huh? Didn't you get rid of the first one? Because I forgot. I know you have the X1C. Do you have anything other than that? Because I feel like crap. I don't know if you need two of them. I guess if the one ever craps out, then you have a backup one and you're ready to go. I'm sure the resale value on them is probably garbage, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to sell them. Okay, who am I missing? Kakuna. I have not found a Kakuna. I don't know if I am going to find a Kakuna. My Nidoran leveled up. Let's go. It would be nice if he learned a new freaking move. That's what would be nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Indy, yeah, when I lived in Indy. It was surprising, because you get bad winters, but the summer also is very humid. So, it's an interesting mix. I liked it, though, honestly. Indy rock. The weather was good. I liked having the winter. I liked having the snow. Yeah, there was just a lot of... There's a lot of good things about weather-wise Indy, in my opinion. Dude, this is... Yeah, this is crazy. I'm going to go to Brock. I'm going to F him up right here. I'm going to F him up. And then go back and fight Little Gary. Oh, you got 3 AMS? Mother of holy freaking crap, dude. Jeez. When the heck are you using 12 different colors? Or you just want the flexibility so you don't have to keep changing filament rolls in and out? Because that is one thing. I mean, it's not a big deal. This isn't a complaint. But I do fairly often change the filament rolls in the AMS because I want to use some of those different colors, right? So I also didn't know. Actually, I did know that you can hook up multiple AMS. I don't know how it works, though. There has to be some connector, I think. I'm listening to the Luminez Arise soundtrack. I don't know if you played Luminez Arise in VR. Or, I mean, I play it flat, to be honest. But, very good. Very good. Highly recommend. Oh, wow. I thought I would do way more damage than that. What the heck? How? It's super effective. Maybe I'm not ready for Brock. Crap. I thought I would have just absolutely demolished them. Now, he does have rock Pokemon, so that would help. Okay, Nidoran learned to move. Yeah, for sure. One thing that they do that I love is when you run out of a color, obviously, you can switch... Like, it automatically switches to a different filament. That way you don't ruin your print and you're not totally cooked. That's so nice. That's next level is what that is. My man is his AMSs. That's so dope. That is so dope. I gotta figure out what the next video I want to do is, or what I want to 3D print next, like design. I'm not sure. Every now and then, that's the one thing that with like a video focus or a channel focused on 3D printing, it's kind of hard. I can't think of stuff to make and to try. Also, will this guy freaking attack me? Oh my gosh. I would love it if he would attack me so I can die and then bring in one of the big boys. Dear Lord. Is he... This stupid Sandshrew just isn't going to attack. There, finally. Oh my gosh, dude. F off. One more. Good. Good. Me going first, that's good. Him scratching and not doing too much damage, that's good. He did 6, so I should be okay. Oh, he did 7 that round. Wow, he's hanging like a testicle. Hot dang. But look at Nidoran go and look at Squirtle go. All right. I'm going to heal up. Go down there to fight my rival. His name is Anal Bag. And then I'm going to hopefully catch a Kakuna. And then I don't know what I'll do after that. Probably nothing. Might go play some Arc Raiders with Alex. Let me save. Back in the day, old school. Do we have a Buc-ee's? They were putting one in, but I don't know if it's in yet. And it's not like in Louisville or Lexington. It's in some frickin' small middle of nowhere town. I don't even remember where. So we are getting one. I actually wonder. Oh, frick. I'll just run. Whatever. Let's switch this guy out. That way I can absolutely wreck people. Let's look it up. I am curious. Is there a Buc-ee's in Kentucky? Oh, there's 2 of them. In Richmond and Smith's Grove. That's the one I was... Smith's Grove? Where the F is that? I know of Richmond. So anyhow, yeah, we got a couple of them. Unpopular opinion here, I have to admit. I mean, Buc-ee's is good, but it's too busy. I would rather go to a freaking Chevron and not have to deal with people. Like, I know the Buc-ee's, they've got big parking lots and stuff, but dear God, if you want to go in, it's like going to Costco. It's terrible. And then, I will admit, I have an electric car, so it is nice to go there, and most of the time they have Tesla superchargers. So I can go in, supercharge my Tesla when I'm on a road trip, and then I go in and, you know, I shop or do whatever. That is pretty nice. I will admit that's pretty good, and that's something you cannot get at any other gas station. But other than that, it's like I'm not a huge fan. A lot of them are by interstates, yeah. That way people, although, yeah, most of them are. I'm trying to think of the ones I've been to, and they're all pretty close. I mean, they're not like right off the interstate, but they're pretty darn close to being. Maybe you drive an extra 3 minutes to get to them or something. Now, the one in again, I don't know where Smith's Grove is in Kentucky, but Richmond is kind of close to Lexington, and it's not really on an interstate to my knowledge. I mean, maybe there's a little bit of I-64 that it's on. It just they add them to just really weird spots. Oh, you haven't been to a Buc-ee's before, huh? Wow, I literally just dribbled on myself. Yeah, you should you should try to go in one. You'll like, I mean, the food is good. Don't get me wrong. Food's good. It's just a little crazy that, you know, people buy Buc-ee's Halloween outfits. They have hats. They've got shirts. They've got merch. And all the, it's like, dude, it's a gas station. I mean, yeah, food's good, but like, it's a gas station. It seems a little redneck, if you're asking me. And most of the people that I know that are like, Buc-ee's or die, they're pretty redneck. I'm all for it, though. I mean, I don't care. But I also wonder if it's a fad. Because back in, maybe it's just because now that we have a couple, it's not that big of a deal. But back in the day, Buc-ee's was everything. Like, I knew people go out of their way to go to a Buc-ee's. If it's like, oh, I'll drive 30 minutes out of the way and get to a Buc-ee's, they would do it. Let's see. A common sight in forests and woods. It flaps its wings at the ground level to pick. Oh, that's stupid. Like, I know people, friends, who have been like, I'm going out of the way so I can go to a Buc-ee's. That, to me, is crazy. Like, dude, it's a gas station. Anyhow, if you have not been to one, I would go. I'm really surprised there's not one in Indiana? Indiana, with some of your out in the middle of nowhere towns like Columbus and Gary and what's that other one? Fort Wayne? Maybe? Bloomington? Like, you've got a lot of very Buc-ee areas that you could. This guy doesn't. Are you effing kidding me? He doesn't even have a potion. Get out of here. Yeah, you got plenty of options for a Buc-ee's in Indiana. I forgot. Sometimes they've got these. I don't think this is one of them. There's hidden items in some of the places here in the Pokemon world, but anal bag. Oh, they're building one. Yeah, okay. Dude, it is, just be prepared. It is going to be an absolute effing mess. Initially. There's going to be people freaking out the door. There's going to be a line from the Buc-ee's probably to downtown. It's going to be crazy. I went, so here, Fort Wayne. Okay, that's what I thought. Kentucky has a Fort Knox, so sometimes I get the forts messed up. But yeah, it's Fort Wayne. So here in Louisville, they put their first Publix. I don't think there's Publix in Indiana. It's more of a southern thing, like Florida and stuff. But it's just a grocery store. Now, it's a nice grocery store, right? It's upper echelon. It's like a Meijer. It's nicer than Kroger, but it's not a Whole Foods. It's like somewhere between a Kroger and a Whole Foods. But anyhow, they put one in here, and I mean, it was crazy. I went to go, the best thing they're known for is deli subs, so I went to go get a sub. I waited in line for an hour and a half for a sub. It was that busy. Like, it was absolutely ludicrous how busy the Publix was. And the sucky thing is, once you're there, you know, once I put in 30 minutes in line, I don't want to leave. That's accepting defeat, you know? So I just sat there for another hour to get. It was a very good sub, but still, like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy what people will do. Just saying, that's an example of Buc-ee's is gonna be crazy. So I'm pretty sure I can find a Kakuna. I have not found a Kakuna, but I'm pretty sure I could have found one. This is a good showing for my Nidoran, though. That's not bad. I'm going to need it for... I might not need it for Misty, actually. Because I'm going to get an Oddish. And that Oddish needs to... Shiz! I defeated Anal Bag. You get it? There it is. Doobie 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 doo doo doobie 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 doo doo. Okay, let's find a Kakuna. First, I need to heal, and then I gotta find a Kakuna. Already, I mean, I'm hot. I am hot. I've got a lot of mons, as they call them. Oh yeah, dude, Publix. I mean, Publix is really good. Although I'm a little confused. There's not that much junk food now. So I guess depends what you consider junk food. Some of their subs, the best one is called the chicken tender sub. Maybe your the channel you watch has reviewed that. Best sub I've ever had in my life, dude. It's so good, but it's also 3,000 calories in one sitting. I mean, it is a gut bomb, but it's so good, dude. Oh my gosh. It's so good. I had it for the first time in Florida, and it rocked my world. It was so good. I'm going to see... Gonna go see, play. Sweet treat. Dude, I'm bad for sweets. I love sweets. That's my weakness right there. And the other issue I have is when I have food, I can't slow down. I eat it. I eat all of it. So if you bought me, like, I don't know, a huge party-sized bag of Skittles, doesn't matter. I'm going to eat them all right then. It's terrible. And that's with all food. Even, like, groceries, I eat like a king. Say I get groceries on a Sunday. I eat like a king on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I've got no food in the house. And I'm eating, you know, like black beans and rice. I can't do it. I love cereal, so I will down a box of cereal in a day, easy. Not even blink an eye. And love it. I mean, good stuff. So I've really got to watch what I have in my house. Otherwise, I'm cooked. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, it's a Pikachu. Let's go. I'm going to F you up, dude. Actually, he's going to F me up. No, he didn't really F me up. I'll see if I can catch him here. I may need to throw out something weaker to damage it a little bit more. What do I have? I've got that little freaking Nidoran. I have all these freaking Caterpie. Let's see what Alex says. Might be ready. Okay. That's the thing. I would just want you to hit him a little bit. Don't go too crazy, Caterpie. All right, let's try it. Come on, babe. What? How do I didn't I buy Pokeballs? Well, this is my last Pokeball. F me. And I don't need another one. Let's go. That's... Oh, yeah, I do exercise quite a bit. But still, as I'm getting older, I'm finding that it's not necessarily the same. It's a lot easier to gain weight when you are a little older. Like, I'm only 34, but still, I definitely can tell I'll gain weight if I let myself go and I just eat whatever I want. I'm pretty close to still eating whatever I want. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity could build and cause lightning storms. Okay, whatever. That's, I guess, a cool little fun fact. But yeah, so it's just part of getting older. It sucks, though, because when I was in college, I mean, 2 Pikachu in a row? What the F? Yeah, in college... That, I mean, I would eat whatever I wanted. However much I wanted, didn't affect me. I was 160. It didn't matter what happened. And then I've just gotten more and more, a little heavier, a little heavier. Granted, some of it is muscle, I will admit. I'm a lot stronger now than I was in college, but I weigh 200 pounds now. So I don't think I gained 40 pounds of muscle. So it is what it is. You gotta live life, right? I mean, what type of... I've never had like abs, but every time I think if I really wanted to, I could get them. But what type of life is it to... Oh, you can't have ice cream. You can't even have like a burger or pizza. You gotta eat super clean. And it's just like, man, I don't know, man. When I go out, I want to be able to have a nice dinner and a good, I don't know, ribs. I want to have something other than rabbit food, and I want to live, dang it. I want to live. Okay, I am going to deposit these stupid Metapod because they are useless. I'm probably I'm gonna drop the Caterpie, although the Weedle was the one that was... I'll keep the Weedle. I don't know why. Doop, 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 doop. Doobie doop doop doop. I'm gonna kill Brock, and then I'm going to maybe call it a night. Alex wants to play some Arc Raiders. I want to play a little Arc Raiders. Beat Brock. Get a shower. Play Arc Raiders the rest of the night. That's the way to do it right there, baby. Oh my gosh, shut up. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. This hoe is going down. I hate the sprite for him. Like, it looks so stupid. I don't know if you can actually tell. Like, look at that. What is that? What's he doing? He looks like a fool. He looks like a dang fool. Looks like a dang fool. Oh, dang. Defense curl is not what I wanted. least he's not going to be hurting anybody. Not with that. All right, let's bring out the big guns. Literally. The big guns, the squirt. Let's squirt all over this place. F them up. Oh yeah. That's what I expected. That's the Squirtle I know and love. Get effing wrecked, loser. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing. Hit growl. Then he's cooked. Switching the Squirtle. Dunzo. Oh, bide. Oh, this is perfect. I couldn't ask for anything better. Yeah, you bide. You're not going to get nothing. But your attack is going to be low, you freaking loser. Yeah, that's how it's done, baby. That's what happens when you're Pokemon Master. That's what that is. Okay. I'll tail whip. He wants to bide. I'll tail whip. You didn't do jack crap, son. And your attack's low, and your defense is low. This guy's cooked. He's going to get one shot. One shot him. Finish him. What? Oh, so close. So close. Onyx, I think, is a pretty cool sprite. Like, that's pretty dope right there. He's pretty cool. All right, Nidoran 11. I just need it to become a Nidorina. Give it that Moonstone. Boom. Gotta need a queen, and then I don't gotta worry about it anymore. That's an official badge. I can use Flash. Great. A move I don't want. And guess what? I get TM34, which I think is bide. And it also is trash. Is it not going to tell me? Yep, contains bide. Thanks for the free money. I'm not using that garbage TM. Oh my gosh, shut up. Let me get out of here. And let me sell your absolute dog water TM. I don't want it. Get that out of here. I'm so confused. I could have sworn that I bought Pokeballs, but I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. There we go. Badge 1 done, suck it. And look, did I even get hit? Barely. Oh my gosh, what a game. What a first badge. Wow. I don't want to brag, but killed it. Okay. I'm going to save this for later. Adios. Black Talon, thank you for stopping by, buddy. You have a fantastic night. Have you used AI to make any 3D projects? I've attempted. I was actually going to make a video on using ChatGPT to help you make 3D printing files and STLs. I just can't get it to work. It doesn't look good. Nothing that I've tried. Yeah. And I've used ChatGPT. I haven't really... No, I think I tried Gemini once too, and it sucked. I don't know what else to try, so I don't know. If you got ideas, let me know, because I would love to actually use it. It would be great. It's just, for example, when I'm like, hey, make me a Ditto, it's terrible. It's not even close. I even provided a photo, and I'm like, make it look like this. It can't do it. I mean, and it's way off. Yeah, so it's not there yet. You got it, buddy.